again, everybody. I am out here on the old van working on, or the new to me van, I guess, the church van. I'm wanting to take the letters off because it is no longer a church van. This is going to be a tool truck and not a church van. That is my plans with it. I'm going to remove most of the seats. I'll probably leave one, and I'm going to make a tool truck out of it. Today we're going to remove some letters. Now I have removed some, and let me show you what I've already taken off, and I'll tell you how I did it. And I tried several different methods. Okay, now on this side you will notice a definite lack of sticker. There are no stickers on this side now. And also on the hood, there are a lot of pine needles. We have a lot of pine trees here, but remember it said church bus on the hood right there. Church van or church bus, something like that. And it's gone. These, I used a hair dryer on this, and then it took forever because I would have to heat each letter up. I guess I could have used a heat gun, but I don't have one, so I guess I couldn't have used a heat gun. What I would do is I would heat up each letter with the hair dryer, and I kept feeling the metal to make sure that it was getting good and warm. I didn't want to get it too hot. And then I would take and peel it up. I started, of course, by just doing the pick, and just little pieces came off. So you have to heat it some. You have to heat these letters some. Let me go on these over here. This one, pretty much when I went to wash it, half of it peeled up, and then you can still see there's glue, but half of it peeled up, and then, you know, when the water hit it, and then I peeled the rest of it off. This came off in one piece. Then I tried this one, tried picking on this one and trying to get it off, and it would not. I mean, you can see what I got off. That's it. On the other side, of course, they're all gone. And even on the back, they are all gone. You can see that there's still an outline where it said church van. This vehicle stops to load and unload children. You can still see all that, but it doesn't jump out at you, and anyone getting behind this van is not going to mistake this for a church van because they can tell that the letters have been removed. And on this side also, the letters have been removed. The glue is still there. That is something else that we need to figure out. I got a couple of things I'm going to try, but on this other side, let's see what we can do to take these off. All right, so what methods have we tried so far? One method, I hit it with a car wash, which I don't have a pressure washer up here, but I hit it with the pressure from the car wash, and it kind of lifted the C up a little bit, and I ended up just ripping it on off using the water from the car wash. That worked pretty well, but it was only, I think, because this one was partially curled up anyway. The rest of these are not, and they are brittle. Like you can see, I try to take this part off. Nope. That's what it does. It breaks off into little bitty pieces, and you cannot get it to come. See, it's just breaking into little pieces. What it is, this stuff has been on here for years, and you can tell because it's gotten so brittle that it's cracking and breaking open and all that. So I decided, okay, well, I'll try a hair dryer. A hair dryer does work, but the problem with a hair dryer is it is very slow. By the time that this gets heated up, you've spent at least 3 minutes on this one letter just heating it up, and then by the time you get part of it peeled off, it's cooled back down because it doesn't get that hot. A heat gun would probably be better. I don't have one, and I wasn't going to buy one just for this. The hair dryer most of the time works for cases like that. Now, one thing that I did find that will absolutely bring these stickers right off. Now, before you would try anything like this, this will ruin your paint if you're not careful. With a torch, you can heat these letters up really quickly, and you have to move fast because this will absolutely ruin your paint. It will burn these decals and get them to separating. It'll get it so hot that it will burn you. So I'm not recommending that everybody try this, but this is what worked for me. And let me show you how I did it. You put it on, you can tell it's not on a very big flame. It's just a low flame. That's high. It's a low flame, fairly quiet, you know. And then it's still on, of course. I don't know if y'all can see it or hear it, but it's still on. And then you want to move it really quickly because this is heating this up really fast, and you don't want to heat your paint up too fast. And once you've heated it just for that amount of time, what, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, that may have been actually too much, you can get under it. And it's actually using something, oh, yeah. See how easy that peeled off? If you can't get it with your fingernail, get an old card. I got an old double quick card. It's a local business. Not like a credit card or anything. It's one of those reward cards. So if I mess it up, I mess it up. But look at that. This stuff just, it's really soft now, and it just kind of falls off. Yes, it's leaving the glue behind. We're going to figure that out. You still have to kind of take, yeah, there you go. It works pretty well. Let's do a few more of these. You can kind of see the color of the letter changes just ever so slightly. It shows up more in the bright sun. Okay, it's heated up. That's as long as it takes to heat it up. And then it just, just comes off. Even though it was cracked, it still, as you can see, that cracked letter came off in one piece. Now, this one didn't get enough heat yet. So you just keep repeating that. so now, well, this side's got pine needles on it too, but now we have all the letters off, but we still have the adhesive that was holding on the letters. How do you get that stuff off? I've seen a couple of different things. One more thing I'm going to try though is PB Blaster. I heard PB Blaster or WD-40, either one would work for this. I don't know. I know this stuff, if you get tack oil for blacktop, drive through some road construction and some of the oil gets thrown up onto your vehicle, some of the tack oil, this stuff will bring it right off, and soap and stuff like that won't. So this stuff is good for that. So maybe, just maybe, it might work. So let's go. Can you see right here? Yeah. Y'all probably cannot tell if the glue is on there or not. Let me get you closer in. But right in here, there is glue. You can kind of see it a little bit. So, shake this stuff up, and I'm going to put it on like these three. Pretty generous amount on it. Don't want to let it get too far down. But let that eat on that for a minute or two. But all right, let's just see. Well, I have had several people tell me that this is the best thing in the world. Goo Gone and all that does not work, but this does. Now it is somewhat taking it off, actually. Yeah, I've heard several people say that this is stuff to use because it will bring it right off. I have to say, it's doing a decent job. It's going to take a lot of scrubbing. But it is coming off. Look at that. Okay, it seemed to be working, but at the same time, it's going to take a whole lot of scrubbing to get that off of there. So let's see what else we have. One thing. To me, it needs to be thicker because it doesn't stay on there. It just all runs down, which it's running down on the bottom stickers too, so that will help. But the fact that it's all just gravity running down, I went all the way to here. I might wipe off to right here, so because I got a couple more things to try. Okay, so now we'll let that sit and see what it does. Allow a few minutes. It's not very specific with how many is a few minutes. It just says allow a few minutes for Goo Gone to begin working. So a few more than one, I guess. Okay, so I'm back. It's been probably maybe 5 minutes, and I've been wiping it down here under the letters, but I have not wiped the letters yet. So let's try this and see if it just rolls off. And it does not. I mean, well, it doesn't look like it's taking anything off. The WD-40 so far, or the PB Blaster so far, has been the thing to use. Goo Gone is doing nothing. There is no effect whatsoever. Well, it's cleaning the glue. The glue is now cleaner, but there's no less of it on there. So if you want to clean your glue off, or make sure that the glue that is still on your vehicle is clean, Goo Gone apparently cleans the glue. It doesn't clean it off of the vehicle, but it makes the glue clean. That's pretty much all it's doing. I guess we'll start right in here somewhere, about the eye. And we have this stuff. Sticker, tape, and adhesive remover. Well, the sticker is already removed. There is no tape. There's only adhesive. So it's supposed to do 3 things. It's only got to do 1. So let's just see. Let's just see if it can really break the molecular bond between adhesive and surface. Is it really going to work? Let's make sure we do this correctly and give it a chance. Spray adhesive, wait 60 seconds. Remove adhesive and wipe clean. Spray lift off around adhesive edges. Wait at least 60 seconds. Use a plastic scraper to lift off adhesive. Now this time they say use a plastic scraper. Take caution not to scratch surface. Repeat if necessary. Completely wipe off vehicle after use and rinse with clean water. Okay, so let's spray it on. We'll go all the way to the end on this one. But on the back door, we're going to try something else. So we'll make sure we give it a good chance. We'll let it get completely saturated. You don't even see the end. You can't see the end. The end is near. It's right here. Still can't see it. Okay. Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so we're going to give it about 60 seconds. I'm going to add a little bit more. Go ahead and spray the Goo Gone part down too. We're going to give this the best chance because, you know, I want something to work. Okay, so it has been a couple of minutes. A little bit more distance from it here. Okay, like I said, it's been a couple of minutes. I have my trusty card here. Maybe getting ready to lose my card because this stuff might eat it up if it's as tough as what they act like. Let's start scraping. I mean, do I just have extra tough glue or something on this? Now it is taking glue off. Look at that. You can see it's taking the glue off right here. So it is working. Pretty sure I got this stuff at Walmart. But it is working to take this off. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is definitely working. Okay, well, I have the solution to my problem of getting the letters off of the van. You can tell there's still some, well, you probably can't see it. There you go, you can see that glue. Well, look back here, there is no glue at all right there. And then, you can see, of course, this used to say, vehicle stops to load and unload children. Well, the load and unload children is completely gone. That took less than 2 minutes to get that entire sentence off, except for those 3 words. And it didn't take very long at all to get this off. Okay, so I went through all these, and none of them have the results that I wanted. The PV Blaster, no. It it kind of works. Maybe it's newer stickers and stuff like that, like dealer badges or something. Maybe these adhesive removers and nail polish remover, stuff like that, Goo Gone. This stuff would probably work with regular stickers that have been on there for a couple of years or something like that. These, I have no idea how long they've been on there, and they are pretty much permanently bonded with the paint. This stuff does not break any molecular bonds or anything like that. It says it does, but I have only found one thing that absolutely takes this stuff off with no problem at all. That right there will absolutely remove these stickers. The residue will come right off, and that's what I'm going to use on the rest of it. Now, admittedly, this stuff right here may be slightly flammable. Probably. It's probably flammable. I mean, so is PB Blaster. That's flammable. Nail polish remover, that's flammable, extremely flammable. So is alcohol. So some of these are flammable. But as long as you're not using the torch method and the cleaning with gasoline method simultaneously, I think it'll probably be okay. Just have to be careful. Don't smoke. Don't make any sparks. Just take your time, clean, and well, let's see how it works. Okay, so I've got my rag, dumped some good old 2-stroke gas on it. Doesn't have to be 2-stroke gas, that's just what I had. And wipe it on here. All you've got to do, wipe that a few times, and it just, I mean, that stuff just comes off. Look at that. I don't know if you all can tell how easy this stuff's coming off. Look there. All this scrubbing I was doing, and only with a slight chance of bursting into flames. So, you know. Okay, well, we have this solution to all of our sticker removal problems. Some good old gasoline. It will absolutely just rip that stuff off. And yes, it's flammable. Yes, you have to be careful with it. You would have to be careful with WD-40 also, and alcohol and nail polish remover, other things that I've heard that you use. Of course, if you do the torch method to remove your stickers, get all of that done before ever touching the van or truck or car with gasoline. And remember, it will strip any wax off that you have on your vehicle. All the wax will be gone. You'll have to re-wax everything, because gasoline will strip all the wax off, which most of those other solvents would also. Once the gasoline has dried, you may have a little bit of a gas smell. Take it to the car wash, wash it off, you're good. You have a sticker-free vehicle, and it's not going to be very expensive. It's not going to take much, just a little splash on the rag, take several letters off. I was taking and putting my fingernails against the van like that and running my fingernails back and forth on the glue. That glue has been setting up for it's untelling how many years or what type of glue it was. I don't know, but it's been sitting there for years, and it has set up so hard that it just, nothing was cutting it. Gasoline, I didn't have any diesel, or I would have tried that. That might have actually, I could have got some out of Zephyr actually, but diesel might have actually been a little better, a little safer. But gasoline is absolutely what I'm going to use. I'm going to take the rest of the stickers off with it, and the van will be completely unmarked, and it'll be done. You know, that part will be done. Just have to wash it and wax it. That's it. I guess that's going to be about it for this video. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.